Between 2024 and 2026, scientists carried out a large-scale survey across the Western Ghats, one of the most important biodiversity hotspots in the world. They studied dragonflies and damselflies across 144 locations. The result is clear. Out of more than 219 species historically recorded, only 143 were found. That's a 35% decline in observed species presence. Now, this isn't just about insects. Dragonflies are what scientists call a freshwater bioindicators. They spend most of their life cycle in water as larvae, and they need clean oxygen-rich water to survive. So when dragonflies disappear, it points to one of the core issues. Our freshwater systems are getting polluted, and the evidence strongly supports this. Across the Western Ghats, rivers and streams are increasingly exposed to chemicals and organic pollution. Pesticides from plantations flow into the streams during rainfall. Untreated sewage enters rivers from nearby settlements. Industrial waste in some areas adds toxic load to the water, and all of this reduces oxygen level and introduces toxins. For dragonfly larvae, this is lethal. The study also highlights species already at risk. Some dragonfly species are officially listed as vulnerable by the International Union of Conservation of Nature. This reflects real measurable decline in habitat quality, especially freshwater habitat. Other factors also contribute. Infrastructure development fragments habitat. Hydropower projects alter natural river flow. Climate change affects rainfall patterns. But these factors often amplify the core problem, water quality decline. Because even if the stream still exists, if the water is polluted, it becomes biologically unusable. There is also a systemic gap in how the issue is treated. Conservation efforts in India are largely focused on large animals like tigers and elephants. Meanwhile, freshwater ecosystems and the insects that depend on them receive far less attention and funding. This leads to a limited long-term monitoring. Many species are still labeled as data deficient, which weakens environmental protections. Warning about ecological stress in this region are not new. The Gadgil Report had already identified the Western Ghats as fragile ecosystem and recommended stricter controls on high-impact activities. But over time, increasing development and poor waste management has continued to put pressure on the water system. Public perception adds to the problem. Freshwater streams are often treated as waste channels or resource pipelines, but scientifically, they are complex living systems, and the dragonflies play a functional role in the system. They help control mosquito populations, reducing the spread of diseases like dengue and malaria. So when dragonflies decline, the impact is not isolated. It signals declining water quality, disruption of aquatic food chains, and increasing ecological instability. The key point is this: the disappearance of dragonflies is not random. It is a direct biological response to the polluted freshwater systems. If this trend continues, the consequences will extend beyond biodiversity. It will affect water security, ecosystem balance, and even public health. This is not a distant warning. This is a measurable, ongoing change. And at the center of it is the condition of our water.